Despite the Arleigh Burke-class's distinguished record, the U.S. Navy should not be spending another dime on building new flights. This Arleigh Burke-class destroyer has been a mainstay of the U.S. Navy's surface fleet for years. Starting from USS Arleigh Burke, DDG-51, which was commissioned on July 4, 1991, to the latest variant, USS Jack L. Lucas DDG-125, which was delivered in 2024.
In the name of the United States of America, I christen thee, Jack H. Lucas. May God bless this ship and all who sail in her.
These guided missile destroyers serve in multiple mission roles, some offensive and some defensive. The Arleigh Burke-class was a combination of other surface warships that had preceded it. According to the Navy's official webpage for the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer, these new destroyers incorporated much of the Spruance-class, DD-963 destroyer propulsion and machinery plant, the integrated Aegis weapon system proven on the Kidd-class destroyers and installed on the larger Ticonderoga-class cruisers. The Navy further notes that the Arleigh Burke-class was designed with an all-new hull form. The truly remarkable aspect of these destroyers are the systems that have been installed throughout these warships to help them conduct their various mission sets, which include anti-submarine warfare, anti-air warfare, and anti-surface warfare. These destroyers are often deployed as part of a larger flotilla of Navy warships, known as a carrier battle group, and are used as an outer defense perimeter protecting the larger aircraft carriers, which often sit at the center of the carrier group. In fact, the Arleigh Burke-class, with its close-in weapon support system, the Arleigh Burke-class is essential for stopping incoming anti-ship missiles that are bound for a carrier. For its latest variant, the USS Jack L. Lucas, DDG-125, incorporates the new combat AN-SPY 6 air and missile radar system. This latest class is also known in the Navy as a flight, and has an updated AWS as well. The Navy intends to replace the Ticonderoga-class guided missile cruisers with the Arleigh Burke-class Flight 3 destroyers as soon as the Ticonderogas are aged out of service. In fiscal year 2013, FY 2018, and FY 2023, the Navy inked massive procurement deals for the new Flight 3 variant of the Arleigh Burke-class destroyer. There are currently 4 of these new warships under construction at the Ingalls Shipyard in Pascagoula: the Ted Stevens, DDG-128, Jeremiah Denton, DDG-129, George M. Neal, DDG-131, and the Sam Nunn, DDG-133. These represent a multi-year commitment on the part of the Navy for the Arleigh Burke-class. Despite the great service record of the Arleigh Burke-class and its obvious track record as a dependable, easily upgradable warship, there is a larger issue here that few dare to speak of. The fact of the matter is that the Arleigh Burke-class, despite its advancements, is facing a dark strategic future when it comes to the era of contested environments. Notably, the Chinese anti-access area denial A2AD threat is profound. This threat is primarily targeted at the massive aircraft carriers the U.S. Navy deploys globally. But it is also going to be a complicating factor for crews manning the Arleigh Burke-class guided missile destroyers. Chinese advancements in missile technology raise concerns about vulnerability when operating near hostile territories. Historical incidents demonstrate vulnerabilities, such as attacks on USS Cole, and underscore potential risks faced by these vessels in contested waters. Without adequate defense screens, this is bad news, especially near China. Further, the Arleigh Burke-class have been harassed over the years by Iranian cigarette boats in the cramped quarters of the Strait of Hormuz. Despite its sophisticated equipment, the Arleigh Burke-class was ripped open like a soggy paper bag by an ancient skiff and miscreant terrorists. So, the question is, how will countries with more advanced technology do it, like China and Iran? Just imagine what kind of weapon they can bring to the table. The Navy should not be spending another dime on building new flights of the Arleigh Burke-class. Everything it has should be spent on building systems that can overcome the A2AD weapons of America's 4 great rivals: China, Russia, Iran, and North Korea. Once that threat is mitigated, more traditional offensive platforms can be deployed.